morning sun rising over Long Island Sound on December 14th was even more breathtaking than usual. I was 29 years old, engaged to the man of my dreams, and working a job I would have done for free. I loved it so much. I live every day wishing I could go back to the school and life I never in a million years would have changed. The Sandy Hook Elementary School massacre was the worst mass murdering of school children since the Bath School bombing in 1927. 6 of my colleagues and 20 first graders, 6 and 7-year-olds who were still learning to tell time and count to 120 and spell 100 different words, were murdered that morning. Caitlin Roy Chabelis wanted to be a teacher from a young age and relished working with children ever since she was allowed to babysit. After 7 years as a first grade teacher, her life changed dramatically. Choosing Hope is her story, assisted by Robin Gabby Fisher. It was 7:45. I pulled into the school slot and proceeded to the school's main entrance. Dropping my books on my desk, I went right to work. Our reading specialist was coming to observe my class, and I wanted to make sure everything was ready for her visit. Once the buses pulled in a few minutes before 9, I felt ready for the day. Good morning, fantastic friends. Good morning, Miss Roy. After attendance, my students settled into their morning work, until I played the song that signaled morning meeting. They all gathered around my chair, excited to get started. I picked up a deck of cards, each one with a different greeting on them, and fanned them out the way a magician would a deck of playing cards. One student would pick a card from the deck, and that would determine the morning's greeting. That morning, the card chosen was Ball Roll, a special card and one of the kids' favorites. The student seated next to me was always excited about being able to greet the teacher. That morning, it was a little girl with cascades of brown, curly hair, who always wore pink. Good morning, Miss Roy. I loved that moment. You can't help but feel happy after looking into the eyes of a sweet, smiling first grader. After that, we moved on to share time. Since Christmas and Hanukkah were coming up, our theme that morning was our holiday traditions. One of my students, a rambunctious boy, had been chattering about Christmas in September, and now it was just 11 days away. He was wild with anticipation. He told us stories of his cousins coming to visit for the holidays. Other students talked about baking cookies and visiting Santa, listening for reindeer and lighting the menorah, and visits with family and friends. Let's get excited! You're going to shine! It was 9:30, 15 minutes before the big test, but we never got there. First comes the initial blast of gunfire, then the shattering of glass. I know exactly what's happening. Someone with a weapon is shooting their way through our perfect school. How can it be? My classroom is the first one in the building. We are in grave danger. Sitting targets. I jump up, run to the door, pull it closed, and switch off the lights. I can't lock the door. My keys are clear across the room, and a locked door is no match for a magazine of bullets. We need to find a place to hide, fast. I look around the room. The windows don't open wide enough for a first grader to climb through, and who knows what or who is waiting outside. Evil is coming for us, and there's nowhere to go. Where can we hide? Where can we hide? The bathroom. A tiny, tiny first grade sized laboratory. Its dimensions are about 2 first grade desks, maybe 3 by 4 feet. It's so small that the sink is on the outside, in the classroom. I've never been in the bathroom before, and I don't want to fit comfortably. How, in God's name, am I going to fit 16 of us in there? It's our only chance. The impossible will have to become possible. Into the bathroom now! In there? Why? Bathroom now! They understand the teacher means business. Outside, gunshots can be heard. Hurry, I say as I push him inside. Hurry! But I know no matter how quickly my students respond, it will still take 2 or 3 minutes to get everyone inside. Minutes I feel sure we don't have. We all push inside, and when there's not even a millimeter of space left, I begin lifting my students and piling them inside. 1, then 2, then 3, on top of the toilet. I hoist up my littlest girl and sit her on the toilet paper dispenser. We're all crushed inside with not even enough room to take a deep breath. I reach to pull the door closed. My heart is pounding in my chest, but I can't afford to lose my composure. First graders model their teachers' behavior. If I panic, they all panic, and we'll be dead. Now we have to stay absolutely quiet. We can't say a word. Someone shouts, "Shooter, stay put!" Then ear-splitting rapid-fire shots like a machine gun, over and over again. My students are perfectly quiet. They understand someone very bad is searching for us. In our silence, we hear voices. Muffled voices. People pleading for their lives. "No, please! No, please!" My little ones are feeling desperate. What's happening? My fashionista begins to cry. We're going to be okay. The boy who straddles the top of the toilet is shaking so hard that he accidentally flushes. Once, then again. Shh! Did the shooter hear? I look at the boy, and his face says it all. I'm scared, I'm sorry, and I don't know what to do. Mr. Royce, I don't want to die today. I just want my mom. I can lead the way. I know karate. No. Someone very bad is searching for us. We need to wait for the good guys to come. From the other side of the wall, I hear the voices of people who are barking orders. I hear them clearly. Don't look up. Don't open your eyes. Walk quickly. Oh God, was there more than one shooter? What's gonna happen to us? A knock at the door. We all stiffen with fear. Ask who it is. I don't want the shooters to know that there are 16 terrified people huddled together behind the bathroom door. Who is it? Hey, little guy, we're here to help you. Unlock the door. No way! No way am I going to listen to the words of a faceless stranger. No way am I going to risk opening the door for a killer. If you're here to help us, I need to see your badge. A badge slipped under the door. Please let this be the good guys. I desperately want it to be real, but I'm not convinced. This doesn't look real. I don't believe you. If you're really here to help, you should have the key to this door, or you should be able to get it. Minutes pass before we hear the jingle of keys. 5, 6, 7 tries. My stomach churns with each turn of the lock. The 10th key works. Peering in at us is an army of uniformed men. A SWAT team is standing in our classroom. They lead us out of the bathroom and across the hall, away from the bodies and blood-stained floors. Where's the shooter? I ask as we run to the firehouse. They assure me we're safe. I thank them over and over again. Thank you for finding us in that tiny bathroom. Thank you for being good guys. Thank you for saving our lives. Thank you.